Okie dokie, guys, let's have a look at question 9 then. We've got y equals 3e to the x times log n 2x. Okay, it's a product, isn't it? So we can write u times v. Let's see what happens here then, shall we? Slightly different from the ones we've done before, but nothing too bad. So u is equal to 3e to the x, yeah? And v is equal to ln 2x. So do u dx then? E to the x differentiates to e to the x, and it's 3 lots of. So we've got 3e to the x, dv dx. Now there's a slight hiccup here because it's not a standard log, it's a log of 2x. This is a function of a function. So this is like a sub-problem. So basically what I would recommend you do is draw a line across the page and treat that as a sub-problem by writing y1 equals ln 2 to the x. And you want to see what it differentiates to, right? And then draw another line across the page when it's finished. Now I've done this problem because we've done functions and functions in a different section, previous section, yeah? So let's just flick to the answer, which I'll flick on this page here. Called it y1 because it's a sub-problem. See the line across the page here and here, just to let you know where we are. And we did these problems, functions of a function, in a different previous section. So it's very similar. It's probably one of those on that 35 or so questions that we did in functions of a function. Remember, divide dx is divide u, du dx, u, then y, log of something, and then divide, and you get the answer. These two, divide u, du dx, yeah? I've called it y1, just to distinguish it from the previous y, because it's a sub-problem. Here's the answer then. So I can go back to my original problem now, because you can see that on the screen. And we know that this differentiates to 1 over x now, because that's a sub-problem. So that's why I've drawn the page. And I'll just put a little reminder here that when you differentiate, you could call it v actually. So let's do that, shall we? Because we can replace this by v. So I'll just scratch that, and I'll scratch that and put a v now. That's probably the best thing to do, isn't it? Because we're absolutely clear then. V equals, and then dv dx equals 1 over x. There's our sub-problem. I filled it in the box, so now we can write the answer then. So that reminds me, when I've drawn 2 lines, that I finished my sub-problem. I go back to the original problem here. So dv dx then, at long last, u dv dx, so that's 3e to the x times 1 over x, plus v du dx. So it's ln x times 3e to the x. Let's tidy that up. There is a 3e to the x common, so you could take that outside of the bracket if you wished, plus 3e to the x ln x. There we go. But I'm happy with that like it is, because it doesn't. The question just says differentiate. It doesn't say simplify. If it had said simplify your answer, then you would have taken out this 3e to the x that's common. Outside the bracket, you'd have 1 over x plus log x. You might have even taken the x underneath out, but I'm not going to worry about that in this section. Let's just do the methods of differentiation of products. Yeah. Okay then, that's that one done. Let's move on to the next one.